Here I am exchanging this battery isolator. It was okay. I don't have nothing good or anything bad to say about it. It was just all right. So I unloosened it, and now I'm getting ready to take off the ground wire before I do anything. I already, first things first, was remove the negative cable so I can take off this wire here. I am swapping out that, what is that, battery isolator for this DC to DC charger by Renogy. This is what we're going to open up and see what's in here. All right, well, let's see what's in the box. Package is small, so it's going to go underneath the... I'm doing this with one hand. And let's see here. It's a 20 amps, because my alternator is 65 amps. If I wanted to get a 40 amp, then I needed to get a larger alternator. And you know me, I wasn't in the mood to be spending no $200 on an alternator when I just get this and it still work. So let's check the leads right here to make sure I have the cable fittings, and we'll go from there. I'll be back. Here we have an unboxing of, or should we say opening up a package of wiring that I purchased from. It's already open. Let's see down up in there. Get the wires for, what is that, a D plus wire for the DC to DC charger I need to install. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do this part. I'm going to have either one of my mechanics do it, either Arnold or Mike, who is on his way over here to put a starter in, because I burnt out my starter. And I thought it was the solenoid, but it's not. It's the actual starter. I can't do that. So since he's on his way over, and we got to plug it in down there with that rat nest of wiring, I'm just going to have him go ahead and install it. Well, I set the dip switch. Hopefully, if you can see it right there, hopefully it's correct. I don't know why I have these on. I don't need them right now. Hopefully it's correct, but first things first, outside of connecting these dip switches, or dip switch, I had to get some fuses. So I got this off the Zon, and it comes with inline fuse and cable fuses. I know you need two different fuses. You need a fuse to connect to the battery, the main battery up front, the positive, and I need a fuse for the battery in the back, for the house batteries. Question is, there's two different fuses. One is, I think, a 30, the other is a 20 or a 25. So my goodness, these are not clearly marked. I don't normally need my glasses. I don't need my glasses. I need a magnifying glass. Can you see this? Because I can't. Wow. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'll be back. Seriously, I cannot see the numbers on here outside of this purple. You clearly see that's a 40, but I don't need a 40. I need a 20 or a 35. I need two, and they're different for the front and the back. So let me get my magnifying glass. I'll be back. All right, crimp this even better. Crimped it, but let me get it some more. Okay. And then I'm gonna take shrink wrap sleeve, and a connector. Let's see. Gotta double check, make sure it fits. I would hate to put it on there and it don't fit the terminal. That would suck. Suck in a royal way. There. Going to put on that. Where's the terminal? Put the terminal on there. That's a nice fit. That's a nice fit. And squeeze that. Make sure it's on there. Yeah. Alright. Take that. Put that up there and shrink wrap it. And I'll do the same when I put the connector on this, and then melt them both. When I come back, I'll go on the inside of the van and we can go ahead and wire the DC to DC charger. I'll be back. Alright, I gathered all of the things that I need to install this charger. All of my connections, my terminal connections, and screws, wrench, blah blah blah. But what I did do earlier when I installed it from the battery, I brought it along the side and brought it out here and wired it underneath here like this. So this is the D wire. This is what Arnold connected, because I don't know what I'm doing. These need to be connected. But what a happy accident is, Arnold built this for me. This is a swivel seat. So that saved me at least $1,000. But Arnold built this, and because it swivels and you turn it around, it bumps up against the door here when it's closed. So I had to shift it over to the side. And in doing that, as you can see, I had to shift it. It left these two holes here. And then there's two holes underneath there because I shifted it over. Happy accident is wiring it from the front to the back. Here it is. Easy peasy right here. So that was a happy accident. But first things first, put this back there. First things first is to install the terminals on here and connect this. Now this right here, this wire, Well, it's not hot. It is connected, but it's not hot until you turn the key. You turn the key, then there's some power to it. So let's go ahead and connect these 3 up. I'll be back. Alrighty then, we're back. I got everything all wired. Everything's clipped and wired up. But I need to find out which side of this charger goes which way. Do this go toward the back, or do this go towards the back? One is an input, one is an output. And well, this says input. Which direction do it go? So according to this instructions, input wiring is for the starter. I guess that goes that way. But if it goes that way, and this is the wiring to the starter battery, here's the D wire. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Well, we got it all wired. See here? I can't pull it out because it's not enough space there. Can you see it? D wire. This is where it gets the connection from the alternator and your positive and negative. I went ahead and connected up the terminals to the engine battery because reading the instructions, it's not like I do it often. I know I surprise myself, but reading the instructions, it says it don't get any power until you actually turn the ignition key, even though it's set up. So I went ahead and backtracked, took care of the battery and the engine, plugged this up. These are the terminals that go to the other side. So I made it a point to make them extra long. You need a little wiggle room. So what I'm going to do is come around here, move this, excuse the mess. Let's put this up there. I am going to fish this through here because this base right here, it fits in there perfectly. Out of the way and you won't see it. So hopefully there's enough wire here that go up front, connect it, slide it through there. Done. So let's see. Let's give it a CC. Where's it at? Ha! Just enough. Just enough. So turn this around this way, feed the wires there, shove it through there. I'll be back. Alrighty, we got it all connected. These are going to the house batteries. This is coming from the engine, and it's going to fit in here nice and snug. I'll do that last. We'll get to the back. Open up the back. Got some stuff back there. Got to move that to the side and clean that out. Add terminals to that. Connect it to the battery, and then we're done. Give me a minute. I'll be back.